right, so Roman's a little bit sick, but he was behind the camera and he had a question, so let's hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, throw it in there. Yeah, I'm throwing you in the water.
I didn't expect that.
You laugh when I do it to Kat, man. Good for the goose,
Yeah,
right?
but she knows she's kidding. You're going to cut all this laughing out. But
Maybe.
I don't even know how to articulate that question the way I did. You saw how I struggled.
All right, so your first basic question was, this seems hard on the arm and really impractical, and you basically don't like it compared to the other stance, right? Okay, so tell us why you don't like it.
Well, some corn-fed boys like me, I'm pretty sure I can probably hit you with your own saber if you try to block on a strong attack, a strong cut with that.
Okay, so let's see that. I'm going to be in first. Go ahead and attack my head.
Attack your head?
Yeah. If I have a strong bind, I got you. If I have a strong bind and I'm up here, you can go ahead and press.
But what if you're not fast enough and that bind hits over here?
Well,
that's what I'm worried about.
what's a 7-letter word starting with screwed? At that point, I would do one of two things. I would either make the cut a little bit to the side so you catch it. Go ahead and make the cut. I would either perform it as a yielding parry and bleed off that energy and then go bop noggin. That's not going to land. I've slowed your blade to a crawl. Or I'd drop and take it in fourth. So it's not like we throw away all the blocks. You saw Kat using the other blocks we already have, right? Yeah. Okay? So fourth for them corresponds to our primary block against cut 1. Okay. Sometimes the numberings are all over the map. But you'll see that the actual cuts and parries are almost alarmingly consistent across the vast majority of the Kaiserliche und Königliche material, Austro-Hungarian army. But they do like this. And it's not hard to fight out of once you get used to it. It's terribly vulnerable to the false edge, because you can just sweep that sucker right up.
How long can you fight like that, though?
How long can I fight like that?
Keep the arm up.
A while, because I've trained. A newbie will have trouble with this. They don't know how to connect their arm to their ribs. Their deltoids are going to get worn out. But I can hold my arm up and make moulinets and fight from here. It's not that bad. Is there more tonus in the shoulder this way? Yes. Is it significantly less restful than being here? Heck yes. And given the change in stance, I suspect that's why the particular drill master said we're not going to screw with that. And just fighting right out of that middle guard.
That makes sense.
It also complicates the order of operations. If I'm here and you make a cut, step 1, turn my chest towards the cut. I haven't done anything else. You're still going to hit me because this is a totally malformed parry, right? I don't have to do anything else besides turn chest towards cut. I can power it from the waist. I can power it from the girdle of the chest. Doesn't matter. My actions, my decision tree is very simple. You attack in a direction, I turn that way. Then I hide behind the saber, then I change the elevation of the saber, and there's my block. If I'm here, and of course we're really tight in, but if I'm here, it's a little bit more complicated. I don't turn my waist. I move my arm into a new guard position, and I start thinking about the constellation of guard positions and arm positions and what covers what line. We don't have to worry about covering those lines because I've got a big arc right in front of me, and I'm just going to hide behind that arc. I just shift my arc to be here. Or you go the other way, I shift my arc to be here. It's a very, very simple decision making. So one's more complex than the other. One's not necessarily inherently superior to the other. Do I like ours better? Yes, I do. That's why I fence out of it. Other folks might go, I've spent years and years doing this stuff. I'm completely comfortable with it. Why do I want to learn a new way of stepping? Completely legit.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Thinking about being in a line, in a formation, fighting hundreds or whatever, I feel like by the third dude taking all those hits,
You're going to be tired?
It's gonna be, yeah. Like third guy, you're just gonna be winded by that. This, I can hold this all day.
The middle guard does have advantages.
It just feels like it has more structural, what's it called? Can't think of the word.
You do have Here, easily trained structure. Here requires practice to have really good structure. Now, I can hold my arm up here for a long time because I've done a whole bunch of training. A brand new newbie gets in a position like this and their deltoids start crying. So the question is, how well trained is the recruit? They're all going to gas out fast anyway because it's combat. See also why I suck in most of the sparring videos with my lungs. Conditioning counts. My conditioning is garbage. So the question then becomes, how hard are they all training? You know, sweat more, bleed less. You've been there, done that, right? All right.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one. We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.